Welcome to the deep dive. Let's kick things off with something pretty fascinating. Think about Okinawa, one of those blue zones where people live way past 100.
Right. Incredible longevity there.
Well, get this. They don't really have a word for retirement in their vocabulary.
Interesting. So they just
Yeah.
work forever.
Not exactly. It's not about never stopping work. It's about never stopping living with purpose.
Ah,
They embrace this concept called Ikigai. It's pronounced Ikigai,
Ikigai. Got it.
and it loosely translates to the reason you get up in the morning.
Your reason for being, essentially.
Precisely. And today we're really diving into this powerful idea thanks to Coach Ed Padalecki.
Coach P, he brings a great perspective.
He does. And his take really challenges how we think about work, purpose, and peak performance.
Absolutely. And that's our mission for this deep dive, isn't it? To explore how this Ikigai idea, well, it's not just about living longer.
Right. There's more to it.
There is. It's a critical psychological engine. We're talking sustainable motivation, real grit, resilience, especially in high-performing folks.
So athletes, business leaders.
Exactly. Athletes, professionals, coaches, guiding others. We want to connect the dots for you. How does this ancient wisdom apply to your daily drive?
And your long-term fulfillment, too.
That's the goal, tapping into that deeper energy source that keeps you going.
So Coach Padalecki really emphasizes that Ikigai is fundamentally about what gets you out of bed, what compels you to wake up.
He uses those examples from Okinawa, right?
Yeah, really vivid ones, like the 102-year-old karate master still training the next generation, or the 100-year-old fisherman still going out, providing for his family.
A sense of contribution, clearly.
And maybe the most touching one, the 102-year-old woman whose meaning comes from holding her great-great-great-granddaughter.
That's profound. It highlights that purpose can take many forms.
It really does. And as Coach P points out, their lives aren't measured by what they retire from.
No, they're measured by what they wake up for.
That shift in perspective, it's simple but powerful, isn't it?
It's a fundamental reorientation and the psychological impact. It's huge. In sports psychology, purpose is consistently identified as a central driver.
For motivation, grit.
Exactly. Lasting motivation, genuine grit, resilience. We've seen it so many times. Athletes with all the talent, all the resources, they start to decline if they lose that connection to why they're doing it.
So the physical ability is still there, but the drive fades.
Precisely. The reason evaporates and performance follows. And look, this isn't just sports. The same dynamic applies everywhere.
Leaders, entrepreneurs, high achievers generally.
Absolutely. When your days just become a blur of tasks, checking boxes,
You start to feel that drain.
that's when the fatigue really hits hard. Goals feel heavy like a burden.
Energy just dips.
Yeah.
That mental fog creeps in.
Right. Which is terrible for clear thinking for performance.
But Ikigai offers a way out of that, doesn't it? Coach Padalecki argues that when your Ikigai is clear,
Everything changes.
your training has intention. Your leadership has conviction.
Even recovery becomes purposeful. It's not just downtime. It serves the bigger picture.
Right. And you perform with an energy that's deeper. It's not just about the quick wins or the dopamine hits.
It's the psychology of meaning. And Coach P rightly argues it matters maybe more than we often think.
It's the difference between burnout and genuine, sustainable excellence.
Absolutely. And Coach Padalecki cleverly connects Ikigai back to concepts we've actually touched on before in the 1% Better Daily.
Oh, okay. How so?
Well, remember day 64? Errol McRaven's principle? Speed is a force.
I do, yeah.
Coach B makes the point that speed without direction, well, that just leads to burnout.
Makes sense.
Ikigai acts as that internal compass and makes sure your speed is purposeful, sustainable.
It gives your speed a why.
Precisely. And then think about day 89. We talked about hope.
The belief the future can be better than the present.
Yes, and Padalecki shows how purpose is what truly fuels that hope. A clear Ikigai gives you something tangible to work towards.
So hope isn't just a vague feeling.
No, it becomes a conviction. Without that clear why, hope can just wither.
And there was another connection.
Yes, to day 82. Simplifying the battlefield with front sight focus on the immediate target.
Focusing on the next step.
Right. But Coach P reminds us, those individual targets, they don't mean much in isolation.
They need context?
They need a higher mission. That's what gives them weight and meaning.
So putting it all together, Coach Padalecki isn't just saying Ikigai is a nice idea.
Not at all.
He's saying it's a tangible, powerful psychological performance enhancer. It shifts your whole approach.
From just doing tasks to truly thriving. With energy, with direction.
Okay, so let's make this practical for everyone listening. Coach Padalecki gives us a great 1% better practice
Yeah, he does. 3 key questions to really get you thinking.
to start uncovering your own Ikigai.
Exactly. These are for genuine self-reflection. So take a moment. Think about these for yourself. First question, what gets you up in the morning?
And he means literally, right?
Literally. What energizes you before the world starts demanding things? Before the emails, the meetings? What sparks that first bit of energy?
What pulls you out of bed? Okay.
Second, how is your current work connected to something bigger than you?
Ooh, that's a big one for high performers.
It really is. If it doesn't feel connected to a larger mission, serving others, making an impact,
Then what?
then think. How can you shift your approach? Can you find that connection within what you do?
Or maybe reframe your role.
Perhaps. How can you align it with a greater purpose? It's about perspective sometimes.
Okay, and the third question.
How might your Ikigai evolve in the next season of your career or life?
So it's not static?
Definitely not. That's crucial. Your Ikigai isn't some fixed point you reach and then you're done.
It grows with you.
It matures, it adapts.
Yeah.
As you change, as priorities shift, your reason for waking up might change too. How do you anticipate that? Embrace it.
So what's the advice? Just think about these.
Coach B suggests writing your answers down.
Actually writing them.
Yes. Don't just mull them over. Write them down. Refine them over time.
Let them become like an internal GPS.
Exactly. A tool for navigation, especially when things feel uncertain.
That makes a lot of sense. Which brings us back to this idea of retirement.
Right. Let's tackle that head on, like Coach Padalecki does. We need to understand where the modern idea came from.
It wasn't always around.
No. It was basically a construct, instituted by Bismarck in Germany, way back in 1889.
1889, wow.
And think about it, average life expectancy back then was maybe 67.
So the system wasn't designed for decades of post-work life.
Not at all. It was designed for economic utility, to make room in the workforce. It wasn't about human fulfillment.
And then advertisers jumped on it, didn't they? Selling this idea.
Oh, yeah. The narrative that leisure equals happiness, work equals drudgery.
That image of endless relaxation as the ultimate life goal.
But elite performers,
Yeah.
they often know better, don't they?
They often struggle when they stop contributing, when they lose that structure and purpose.
There's a loss of identity. And Coach Padalecki makes this vital distinction.
Between recovery and idleness.
Precisely. Recovery is essential. Downtime, rest, recharge, absolutely critical for high performance.
But idleness.
A complete lack of purpose, engagement, contribution that's fatal to your drive, your well-being.
It's not about stopping. It's about shifting how you engage.
Shifting how you contribute, how you find meaning.
So the core message here, especially for driven people listening,
Is that you weren't built to just coast.
you are built to contribute. You don't have to work forever in the old sense.
But you do need a reason to wake up, a reason to engage, learn, grow,
It's about being pulled forward by purpose.
not just pushed by obligation. Which leads perfectly into Coach Padalecki's final thought.
Which is,
There's no off-season for purpose,
good one.
no age limit on meaning, no finish line for growth.
These are ongoing journeys.
They define a fulfilling life right to the end.
So the question we leave you with, the listener,
The provocative question,
what's your Ikigai?
think about it.
Find it, refine it, and then use that knowledge, use that purpose.
To get 1% better daily.
Because the best.
They never retire from what matters most. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into Coach Ed Padalecki's really practical and powerful ideas. We hope you can start applying them to your own journey, maybe even starting with that 1% today.